Paul, the news is out. Walmart finally making a bid for Massmart.
Fantastic news.
148 rands a share, 10% premium on what it closed on Thursday.
Although, to be fair, big premium historically, if you think about where the retailer stocks have moved, the beginning of a recovery in terms of the retail cycle. But definitely a lot of the analysts in the sector said that the potential Walmart interest had put in a bit of a premium for both Massmart and Shoprite. I see Shoprite is marginally down. But, it's a vote of confidence for the country, for the continent, in terms of a big global mega corporation like
Another reminder that South Africa is a good gateway into Africa, because Massmart have quite a lot of African assets, eh?
Exactly. So they've got those operations in the region and in some of the countries up into the sub-Saharan environment. And I suspect they'll want to do more of those. But you're right, it'll be a regional distribution purchasing center. I think the idea, talking deal transactions, I mean, Sasha was pointing out it's now trading higher than the bid price.
So do you think there's something more in there for shareholders?
Maybe. You see, I think you can tell normally from the way a stock trades around the time of an announcement how the market's viewing it. In this case, the sense, I think, is that they may ultimately pay slightly more if they can be talked by a couple of key investors into going up a bit. But remember, this stock has got mostly foreign owners. It's like
72%,
held by foreign asset management and other companies, partly because it's always been popular, well-run company, and partly also because when the Dutch SBV that used to own the macro portion, or the macro brand, did a book build and sold their stock at around 30 Rand, it was mostly placed internationally.
And do you think maybe South African investors are also quite conservative in trading on such high PEs that Massmart have been?
I mean, we were like alone in saying that we thought that Massmart was a great stock and that there was no problem with the share price. Everyone else, including popular, retail sector analysts that I was on TV with and so on, say, no, this thing is overvalued. It's at a 20 times forward PE. It's much too expensive given its historic earnings. People are far too optimistic about the rebound that's coming in retail sales and retail consumer demand. I mean, it's a vote of confidence I get then for the approach that you're going to be in a quality stock, you've got to hold in for the long run. But I would be surprised. I mean, there are a few local investors who are saying that they think maybe they should get more, but that's what they always say. I mean, why wouldn't you say that?
Everyone wants more.
Everybody always wants more, and a pony for Christmas. But it's not. I think the price is pretty full, and I don't think they are obliged to cough up much more.
They haven't indicated anything. They seem pretty happy.
Look, deal process here, they're going to proceed to make certain due diligence investigations, not likely to be a problem, at which point they'll go firm with the offer and they'll send out a circular to shareholders in which they'll get an external opinion about the fair and reasonable nature of this purchase and so on and so forth. And I think they'll then proceed to mop up quite quickly the necessary 90% of shareholders required to make the thing, compulsory delisting. Although, of course, they could get more than 50%, take board control and push a delisting through, which is another potential outcome.
We'll have to wait and see.
But yeah, overall, we're very thrilled over here because we've always had Massmart as our core retail stock. So it's great to get the kind of validation from a big player like the Titans from Benton.
And we must remind viewers to go check out the People of Walmart website.
Oh, yes. If you haven't tried that yet.
What's it? peopleofwalmart.com. Check it out.
Yeah, and I think there are some locals that could get photographed and put in that directory, but there's some beauties there.